Living mindfully. The art of being awake in everyday life. Have you ever asked yourself, each morning when you wake up, are you truly living? Or just continuing what you left unfinished yesterday? We eat without knowing that we are eating. We walk without knowing that we are walking. We live without truly knowing that we are alive. In the rush of modern life, we believe we're moving forward. Yet in truth, we are merely being swept away. And one day, we suddenly realize we've forgotten the most precious thing of all, awareness. What is mindfulness? According to the Buddha's teaching, mindfulness isn't a lofty philosophy. It's simply the art of being fully present right here, right now. To live mindfully doesn't mean escaping from the world. It means living deeply in every moment of it. When you eat, know that you're eating. When you breathe, know that you're breathing. When you feel anger, simply recognize, this is anger. No judgment. No suppression. No trying to fix. Just knowing what is. Awareness is the doorway that brings you home to yourself. Mindfulness isn't about forcing the mind to be calm. It's about seeing clearly when the mind is not calm. Why we lose our awareness. Since childhood, we've been taught to strive, to achieve, to compete, to become someone better. We grow up surrounded by shoulds and musts, until we forget what it means to simply be. We chase after money, success, recognition. But the more we achieve, the emptier we feel. Because we've never truly been with ourselves. Someone once asked the Buddha, "Why can't I find peace in meditation?" The Buddha smiled and replied, "Because you want peace. The very act of wanting and seeking is what separates us from awareness. When you stop chasing, when you just sit quietly and observe, mindfulness naturally arises." Mindfulness in daily life. Many believe mindfulness only happens when sitting in meditation. But in truth, every act of daily life can be a meditation. When you wash the dishes, just wash the dishes. Feel the cool water against your skin. Listen to the gentle clinking of the bowls. That moment is already full of peace. When you walk, walk with awareness. You are breathing, moving, alive. There's no need to rush. Because each step is the destination. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. When you live this way, work is no longer a burden. Others are no longer enemies. And every moment, no matter how small, becomes a living meditation. Embracing suffering. To be mindful does not mean to be free from pain. The Buddha never taught us to run away from suffering. He taught us to look deeply into suffering with understanding. When you're angry, don't say, "I shouldn't be angry." Just breathe and observe the anger. Anger is energy, it arises and it passes. It is not who you are. You are not the wave. You are the ocean. If you can embrace your pain with awareness, it will dissolve naturally, like dew under sunlight. Just as a mother soothes her crying child, awareness soothes your wounded heart. You don't have to force happiness. Simply recognize, sadness is here. And that is enough. Because the moment you recognize, transformation begins. The art of letting go. One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to let go. To let go of the past. To let go of people who have left. And sometimes, to let go of the image we hold of ourselves. The Buddha said, "Everything is impermanent. Everything changes." Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means seeing clearly what should stay and what should go. Letting go is not weakness. It is courage. The courage to face yourself. And to face the fear of losing. When you let go, your heart becomes light. When your heart is light, your smile becomes real. There is nothing to hold on to. But nothing is ever lost. Living mindfully. Mindfulness is not the goal at the end of the road. It is the light that guides your every step. You don't have to leave the world to live mindfully. You only need to come back to the present moment. Every breath is a miracle. Every smile is a blooming flower. Every person you meet, even the difficult ones, is a teacher helping you understand yourself. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. The Buddha. Live slowly. eat with mindfulness, speak with kindness, love with gratitude. This is the awakened way of living. A life no longer driven by anger, fear, or desire, but guided by wisdom and compassion. The awakening. When you are truly awake, you don't have to search for the Buddha, for the Buddha is breathing with you, in every in-breath and every out-breath.